Have you ever faced a problem that seems too big to overcome? A challenge so overwhelming that fear almost convinces you to give up? Today, we are going to journey back thousands of years to one of the most powerful stories in the Bible. A stories that remind us that no challenge is greater than the God we serve. This is the story of David and Goliath. Long ago, the nation of Israel was at war with the Philistines. The two armies stood on opposite ends, separated by a wide valley. Day after day, the tension grew, but no battle began. Instead, a giant warrior named Goliath stepped forward. Goliath was a fearsome champion. He wore heavy bronze armor, carried a massive spear, and had defeated many armies in battle. His size and strength struck fears into the heart of everyone who saw him. Every morning and every evening, Goliath shouted a challenge to the Israelites. Choose one man to fight me. If he defeats me, we will become your servants. But if I defeat him, you will serve us. For 40 days, no one accepted the challenge. King Saul was afraid. The soldiers were afraid. Everyone believed the giant was impossible to defeat. Meanwhile, far from the battlefield, a young shepherd named David was faithfully caring for his father's sheep. One day, David's father sent him to deliver food to his older brother who were serving in the army. When David arrived, he heard Goliath shouting his challenge once again. As David looked around, he saw fear on everyone. He could not understand why no one was willing to stand against the giant. David asked, "Who is this Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David saw something others had forgotten. The battle was between Israel and the Philistines. It was about trusting the living God. When King Saul heard about David's courage, he invited the young shepherd into his tent. Looking at David, Saul said, "You are only a young man. Goliath has been a warrior since his youth." But David replied with confidence. He explained how. While protecting his father's sheep, lion and bear had attacked the flock. Each time, God had given him the strength and the courage to secure the sheep, to rescue the sheep. Then David declared, "The Lord will deliver me from the lions, and the bear will deliver me from the Philistines." Saul finally agreed to let David fight. He placed his own armor on David, hoping it would protect him. But David could barely move. He took off the armor because he knew his confidence wasn't in a weapon. His confidence was in God. David picked up his shepherd's staff and walked to a nearby stream. There he carefully selected 5 smooth stones and placed them into his pouch. With only a sling in his hand, David walked towards the giant. When Goliath saw David approaching, he laughed. He looked at the young shepherd and mocked him. He expected an easy victory, but David stood with a fear. Then he spoke words that have inspired believers for generations. "You came against me with sword and spear and a javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." Without hesitation, David began running towards the giant. He placed one stone into his sling and swung it around with all his strength. Then he released it. The stone flew through the air with incredible speed. It struck Goliath directly on his forehead. The mighty giant stumbled. Then he fell face down to the ground. The giant who had terrified an entire nation was defeated, not by a mighty army, not by powerful weapon, but by the faith of one young man who trusted God. When the Philistines saw their champion fall, they flew. The Israelites celebrated a victory. This story reminds us that our greatest strength is not found in ourselves, it is found in God. Whereas your giant is fear, maybe sickness, financial hardship, disappointment, failure, or uncertainty about the future. Whatever the giant before you today, remember David's example. Do not focus on how big your problem is. Focus on how great your God is. Faith does not deny that giants exist. Faith believes that God is greater than every giant. As you trust Him, He gives you courage, wisdom, strength, and hope to face every challenge that comes your way. Thank you for watching. If this Bible story encouraged you, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share with your friend who need hope today. May God strengthen your faith, and may you always remember that with Him there is no giant too great to overcome.